The morning is an important part of the day. In today's lesson, let's look at some great vocabulary, phrases, and expressions you can use to start your morning conversations. First, the vocabulary in today's lesson is informal English, perfect for a conversation. You can use today's vocabulary with friends, family, and also people you work with, no problem. At the end of this lesson, please write good morning or give me a sun emoji in the comments so I know you finished this lesson. I'm waiting to hear from you. My name's Arnell. Let's start. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. If someone is sleeping and you want to wake them up, you can say, rise and shine. Imagine you open the curtains. Rise and shine. Rise means get up, get out of bed, and shine like the sun is shining. Get up and start shining. So this is a friendly way to wake someone up. I mean, the person sleeping might be like, yeah. But at least you used your English. My alarm went off at 7, but I just hit snooze. Go off. This is an irregular verb. Go off, went off, gone off. This means an alarm makes a noise. My alarm went off. The fire alarm went off twice today. I just hit snooze. Snooze is an informal way to say sleep, usually for a short time. My cat is snoozing on the couch. If you hit snooze on your phone, you get an extra 5 minutes or extra 10 minutes, a short period. I couldn't wake up this morning. I kept hitting snooze. How did you sleep? This is such a simple question. How did you sleep? And when we're speaking, we get really lazy. How did you sounds like how'd you? How'd you? How'd you sleep? I slept well. I didn't sleep well. I was tossing and turning all night. Tossing and turning means you keep moving. You can't get comfortable. You're in this position, and then this, and then this. You're just tossing and turning. Any plans for the day? Any plans for the day? This is short for, do you have any plans for the day? Tell me about your schedule. Tell me what you are going to do. We could ask, any plans for the day? Any plans for tonight? Any plans for this weekend? Any plans for your birthday? Any plans for today? Not really, just work as usual. Any plans for today? We have that big meeting at 2. You're gonna be there, right? Let me ask you this question. Any plans for the day? You can give me your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to give me a good morning or a sun emoji so I know you've watched this lesson. We need to head out the door in 5 minutes. We are heading out the door. Head out the door means leave the house. It's like your head is going out the door. And usually the door is optional because it's already clear. We should head out soon. If we head out now, we'll get there too early. When do you normally head out the door for work or school? Before I head out the door, I always need a cup of joe. I can't start my day without a cup of joe. A cup of joe is a cup of coffee. I love a good cup of joe. Why the name Joe? I looked this up and there are a few theories, but There isn't one definite answer, so I don't really know why it's Joe, but we say Joe. What happens when someone who always drinks coffee in the morning doesn't drink coffee one morning? Ooh, they'll be cranky, grumpy, in a bad mood. All of these words mean a little angry, easily irritated. You know that classic Disney movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? One of the dwarfs' name is Grumpy because he is always in a bad mood. If someone is in a bad mood and we don't know why, we can use this idiom. Ooh, he got up on the wrong side of the bed. He's in a bad mood. She got up on the wrong side of the bed. Ooh. I said hi to Heather, but she just ignored me. Yeah, I think she got up on the wrong side of the bed. With this idiom, the second the is optional. Some people say it, some people don't. You can choose. I'm sorry for being grumpy this morning. I just got up on the wrong side of bed. We've looked at a few phrases already. To review, I'm going to put all of this into one story. Just listen, relax, and follow along. I suddenly woke up when I heard the smoke detector going off. Panicked, I jumped out of bed and ran into the kitchen. My dad was standing in our smoke-filled kitchen with a big smile on his face. Rise and shine, he said cheerfully. Want some burnt toast? My dad had burned his toast. How on earth did you burn your toast? I asked angrily. You've made like 1,000 slices in your life. Do you have any idea what time it is? Well, it seems like someone got up on the wrong side of the bed, my dad replied. Open the window and help me fan some of the smoke out. I'm going back to bed. See you in a few hours. Don't burn the house down. But it's already 6. Have a cup of Joe with me. I finally agreed to sit with my dad. He asked me the usual questions like, any plans for the day? How'd you sleep? I explained that I didn't sleep well. I was tossing and turning all night. Well, since you're up, he said, want to join me for a morning run? I'm gonna head out in a few minutes. What you can do is pause the lesson and read the story out loud. Practice using correct English. You can read the story or just write and copy. Do you want the notes for today's lesson? Join GRAVOTION, my fast-growing platform where grammar, vocabulary, and emotion meet. Download the notes for today's lesson, plus hundreds of other PDFs ready to use. You'll also get access to my complete grammar course roadmap, so you'll never wonder, how do I learn grammar? Where do I start? And the best part, the community. Join and connect with English learners from all around the world just like you. Write GRAVOTION in the comments and I'll personally send you a link to join. Let's get back to the lesson. Imagine you arrive at work and you're making small talk. Did you get up too much yesterday? Did you get up to anything last night? Did you get up to much or anything over the weekend? Get up to something means do. Did you do much yesterday? Did you do anything last night? Did you do much or anything over the weekend? And you can see we can use much or anything. Both are good. Did you get up too much yesterday? Not really. I spent the day at home doing a bit of work and chores. Chores. Chores are little jobs around the house like cooking or cleaning. Did you get up to anything last night? We watched a documentary about America's most notorious serial killers. Ugh, it was gruesome. I was scared to go to the bathroom. There's a lot to unpack in this sentence. Notorious. Notorious. Notorious is an adjective that means famous for something bad. Normally, famous is a positive adjective. He's famous. She's famous. But notorious means famous for a bad reason. A serial killer. A serial killer is a person who has murdered multiple people. I'm really sorry about this example, but if you want to be advanced, you got to know everything, including serial killers. Gruesome. Gruesome is an adjective that means horrible in a disgusting way. If something is gruesome, it's very hard to watch. There's too much blood. There's too much horror. Did you get up to anything nice over the weekend? We had a family day out. We went swimming and then to our favorite restaurant. What about you? That's such a natural question. What about you? What about you? You're always so chirpy in the mornings. Chirpy, chirpy, chirpy. I love this adjective. It's so cute. I can just imagine a little bird saying, chirpy, chirpy. Definition, in a good mood. If someone is chirpy, they are happy. We often use this adjective to describe someone's mood in the morning. Why is Isabel so chirpy this morning? Alan sounded really chirpy on the phone. I hate people who are always chirpy. You're always so chirpy in the mornings. I kickstart my day with an intense workout. That puts me in a good mood from the get-go. To kickstart the day. Kickstart the day. This means to begin your day full of energy. Originally, the verb kickstart is from a motorcycle. When you start the engine of a motorcycle, you kickstart it. You can see that's a huge surge of energy. I usually go for a run to kickstart my day. Let's kickstart the project with a brainstorming session. Use today's lesson to help you kickstart your conversations. And mini note, yes, this verb can be spelled with or without the hyphen. Both are correct. From the get-go. From the get-go. This means from the beginning, from the start. Everyone on the team was passionate about the project from the get-go. They didn't like each other from the get-go, and it only got worse. It's 9 o'clock. Time to get cracking. Time to get cracking. Definition, it's time to start. It's time to start working. We've got a lot to finish today, so let's get cracking. I'd better get cracking on dinner before everyone gets hungry. You've got a busy day ahead. Get cracking. Come on. In this last sentence, we see busy day ahead. We use ahead to speak about the future, the rest of the day. We've got a busy day ahead. We've got a busy week ahead, a busy month ahead. And many times we use this to ask a question. Busy day ahead? Busy day ahead? Notice my intonation goes up for a question. Busy day ahead? This is a nice informal question that means, are you going to be busy today? Busy day ahead? Not really. The usual. The usual. We say the usual when we mean nothing special, just normal stuff. My usual routine. So here, usual is being used as a noun. Imagine you go to this coffee shop every day. The people who work there know you. They know what you always order. They can say, "Hey Arnell, the usual?" Here they are asking, "Do you want your usual drink?" Busy day ahead? Yep, I'll be in meetings all morning, and then in the afternoon, I'm heading over to our downtown branch. Look, again we see the verb head. Remember earlier in our lesson we looked at head out? Let's compare. Head out means leave. Head over means go to that location. We need to head out in a couple of minutes or we'll miss our bus. We need to leave. Charlie said he'll head over to Kevin's house after school. He will go to Kevin's house. Okie dokie, second review story. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And study. Janet walked into the break room, still half asleep, and poured herself a large cup of coffee. "Morning, Janet," Mia said brightly as she walked into the break room. "Did you get up to much over the weekend?" Mia is the type of person who is always chirpy and is enthusiastic about anything from the get-go. "Not really," Janet replied. "Just the usual. You know, laundry, errands, a bit of TV." "You?" "Oh, I went hiking. Thought I'd kickstart the weekend with some fresh air," Mia said, smiling. "You've got a busy day ahead?" "Yeah, a couple of meetings and a report to finish," Janet replied, taking a long sip of coffee. "Guess I'd better get cracking soon." Mia grabbed her mug. "Same here. Oh, and don't forget, a group of us is heading over to Brown's Tavern after work. You're welcome to join us." Here's your homework. Pause the lesson and read this story out loud. And once again, don't forget to give me a good morning. I'm waiting for you. Or a sun emoji. I can't wait to say good morning back to you. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson, and I can't wait to make another video for you. See you next time. Bye!